This is officially the unofficial video on how I did the 1947 Spartan trailer into a tiny house, and I never had intention of filming it. In fact, everything that was filmed was with an iPhone, and over the course of what ended up being about 6 weeks, when initially it was planned to be 2 weeks. But it's just the behind the scenes of taking a trailer that I bought for $650 that was 75 years old and turning it into something that hopefully my family and friends can always use as a place to camp out, you know, as they're building houses or transitioning, as was Holton and Sarah on his journey coming out of the military prior to going into the police academy. So I hope you all enjoy it. This is the next project.
Hey babe, it's a cute wife. Look at how much potential this place has, babe. No, oh, like nice kitchen area and a sink. Look at the master bedroom, babe. Oh, and another living room area. Babe, this place could be a showcase. Yeah! With the flu, I'm doing a renovation project. Here we go. Look at the level of rat's nest. The huge ass rat jumps out. I'll try to play like I'm cool, but if it runs up my arm, like, I won't be as cool. Come on, out you go. Out you go. Come on. Skidoo. Skidoo. No, this way. Goodbye. Goodbye. Go. Come on, out. I came out here with the idea to just start ripping everything out, and it is just way harder than I thought it would be in terms of parting with it. Like, I very much understand that the average person does not see this as tons of potential. But I'm not the average person. There's just a part of me that's having the hardest time tearing out good stuff. And then finally came to the conclusion that I should make it right for me, not make it right for the market. So that's what I am doing. So my dad just shows up and he looks in here and he's all, oh, honey, wow, you sure like a project. I'm like, Dad, I only found one mouse so far. Well, don't you see the potential? And he just, there was a moment that he actually had his head resting on his arms. Room number 1, gutted. Kitchen. And a bedroom. The flu, day 2. Kids, you always ask what I want for Christmas. I want a new crowbar and I want a new cat's paw. Take note, children. 27 years later, still trying. A little stupid cabinet, and I'm running out of patience. Unfortunately, the phone fell. And you didn't get to witness me getting hit and almost knocked out by my own self. Not how it was supposed to be taken off the wall, by the way. If you want to know how to get the man of your dreams, first off, do a renovation project. Hi kids, it's your mom. Hope I don't ever embarrass you or anything. The moment that Darby stepped on a nail. If you're one of my doctor friends, you might want to remember this. When you have a patient with a puncture wound, you just have them come in, you fill up their shoe with the 99-cent bottle of Germ-X, and you send them on their way. You know how to make your teeth whiter? Just make your face dusty, and then your teeth just look great. I'm 50, and I have absolutely no shame in the fact that my mother just brought me a lunch. Salami and cheese. And I don't know, you know, how is it? Face itches. How is it that at 50 years old, your mommy can make you a cup of coffee and it tastes better than any coffee I can make? Like better than any coffee I can make. I am way cleaner, by the way, today than I was yesterday. I think it's because I'm wearing a hat today. Yesterday when I came home, my husband locked the door and said we don't let homeless people in the house. I guess I have to pour out my coffee because I let so much dirt get in it. Is it rude to call your mom on the job site and be like, "Hi, Mom. Might you be able to bring me another cappuccino?" I have no way to clean my hands. So my idea is to make a glove with this bag in order to have clean food. Right after lunch on day 2, and she's 100% gutted. Ironic. Look what I just found when I tore down the top cabinet. Start cleaning up so that I can start kind of figuring out the layout. Day 2. Bottoms up. I don't know how people can even drink alcohol. Right now I'm hauling stuff back in so that I can see if I like the idea of a galley kitchen as opposed to a U-shaped kitchen, or a full height fridge as opposed to an under the counter fridge. I have a plan of how I'm gonna lay it out, so hopefully that will work. And I'll be able to kind of see prior to taking out the subfloor. Nail in my boot. This just makes the most sense. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. And this is what it's gonna look like. He is scheduled to come pick up in 20 minutes. So, in the nick of time. Thank you, God. He sent the volunteer fire department coming up the road right at the same time, so he just put on his lights. Ah, that was awesome. she is in front of me. Ah, it's happening.
She is in her new little home for the next 2 weeks. And that's my goal, is to have it done in 2 weeks. Like my neck's too short, I can't even like put my face down. There's a couple jobs I don't want to do. I think they're so scary. Like shredding off huge bolts. Like I have an app, a handyman app, and you can just be like, requested now, somebody who doesn't care if they catch on fire. And then like anything, once you do it, you're like, that wasn't even so scary. But until you do it, you don't know. So, ladies, you afraid to use certain power tools, afraid to do certain jobs, just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 yourself, do it, and get over it. And then next time it's not as scary. Okay, it might still be scary, but not as scary. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm like some hoss that, yeah, totally don't care if I catch on fire. Cause I do, yes I do, I care if I end the day with the same amount of fingers, if I end the day with the same amount of fingers as I started the day, I care. I do, I can't help it, I care. I want both eyeballs. I don't know, call me vain, I don't know. The other thing I need to preface is I am not restoring this trailer. I am rebuilding this trailer. Restoring something would suggest that I am taking down little screens and cleaning them with toothbrushes and completely getting them back to their original quality, and that is not the case. Things like that rusty ass screen is simply gonna get cut out. I am rebuilding, I am not restoring. So props, mad props to the restoration gurus out there with the patience to painstakingly clean something with a toothbrush. That's not me. It's not me. Rebuilding, yes. Restoring, no. I'm literally having a fight at Home Depot. The guy goes, I said, I'm here for 5/8 plywood. And the guy goes, no, that's just like a approximate measurement. Wood's not really 5/8. I'm trying to match another piece of existing plywood. He goes, no, it's not made like that. And I was like, dude, whatever. So his buddy comes over and the buddy goes, no, that's 1.5 inch plywood. I'm like, that's not 1.5 inch plywood. He goes, yeah, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. He's like, yeah, it's 1.5 inches. I'm like, it says 1/2 inch, not 1.5. And he's like, yeah, that's what I meant. Obviously, I know that like a 2x4 is not really 2 inches by 4 inches. However, if you're trying to match it to another 2x4, then you need a 2x4. It's like, well, no, I mean, 5/8 really isn't 5/8. And I'm like, well, I'm not asking you what you think about it. I'm asking you for a piece of 5/8 plywood. So I get up to the counter with one piece of foam board that I'm buying, and the girl's, well, how's it going today? And I'm like, I'll tell you how it's going. The people that work here are. And she goes, perception is reality. The most unhelpful Home Depot trip of my life.
see some of their small space solutions. And I don't have a tape measure, and I want to see 60 inches on this counter, so I'm 60 inches. I'm like, I'm gonna go buy my countertop and I'm gonna put it in my cart and I'm just gonna deal with it. And I had been on the fence about it because if I use like a 1/2 inch or a 3/4 inch kind of craft butcher block, it weighs a lot less and costs a lot less. But I just have my heart set on this one countertop from IKEA. And every time I envision the space, it's with that countertop. And so I just was like, okay, just do it. So I go to put it in my cart and it's sold out. Sold out everywhere. I need 196 inch length and 174 inch length, and it is sold out everywhere. All adjacent stores, even a 4-hour drive. Mind you that IKEA does this crazy thing that if something is out of stock, you sign up for an email notification, and the minute it leaves the distribution center, it sends you this email. So anytime you want something that's out of stock, you're essentially like competing with the whole world, because anyone in your area or adjacent areas gets a notification that now it's finally available. So anyhow, so I'm like looking, trying to find it everywhere, and all of a sudden one of them pops up, and it's the shorter of the two. And so I'm like, okay. And I'm trying to buy it prior to the notification going to everybody else. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll just find the 96 incher somewhere in the next 2 weeks, and I'm trying to do it, and it just keeps buffering and buffering and buffering. So now I run into my room, I grab my laptop, and I'm trying to make that work. And in the process, the girl who was on the fence of like,
oh, maybe I'll just use the cheaper, craft butcher block,
is now like obsessed with getting this countertop that I want. Like there's one of them, and I'm like, oh, $400? Yeah, any day of the week. So I am trying to buy it, and it's buffering. And all of a sudden, as I refresh, another one becomes available, the 96 incher. So now I'm even more like, so I'm not really on the fence apparently, right? Because the minute I think there's a chance, I am like, oh, I will, right, to get it. Anyhow, I finally refresh, and I get them both in my cart, and I pay for them both. And I was never more happy to part with those extra couple $100. And I pick it up tonight at 8.
Safety is a priority for our associates and customers.
Wait, I'm in Lowe's? And look it. Who's that weirdo?
Looking sweet in my glasses. This is another job I don't want to do. I don't. Because it's right next to my face, and jobs are scarier when it's by your face. That was not so bad. I think I'm worried about it for nothing. Isn't that again the way? Check it out. I got it all cut down. I had to use a jigsaw on the very bottom, just where, just this last little bit where the skill saw didn't fit in. So it was super clean up until that point, and it's still pretty clean, but so yeah, first cabinet down to 20 inches. have one maple bar and 2 of these like yum. So now I get to start building the walls. And I'm so excited. So the walls are built, and now that interior wall is in between the bathroom and what will be the kitchen, I can get an exact measurement to dry fit the cabinets so that the plumber / electrician that I don't want to hire, but I have to hire because I want to do it myself, but I only have 18 days left until this has to be completely ready. So legit love learning new things. And just like that, after literally researching silicone and sealants for like 2 weeks of my life, I find one that's non-toxic for babies. Last night I caulked the seams of the entire interior, and so now that the caulking has cured overnight, I am putting in all the insulation. And with the boys' help, we are putting down the rigid insulation, and then the flooring can start. It's gonna start moving. Do not wrestle in the trailer. No. 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 No.